Thank you. So this stream is gonna be a look into the gameplay that has been released of Resident Evil 3. I've seen it, but I thought I'd watch it alongside you guys and get a more in-depth analysis of what we're seeing and break it down somewhat. So let's just get straight to it.
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go. Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella
Okay,
Biohazard
let me
Countermeasure
really
Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
So, this is like looking awesome. Mainly the lighting that I'm looking at, and it kind of reminds me of the part just before you get to Kendo's store in Resident Evil 2, where a lot of the environments other than Raccoon City police station that was lit up, you got to see different type of lighting effects, kind of like when you get into the science lab later on in Resident Evil 2, whereas here it's a bit more elaborate and vibrant in terms of the lighting and whatnot. So the neon lights it's a good effect. So straight away I can see zombies that I saw in Resident Evil 2.
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
We back in business?
Good use of resources.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to let this play
We need
and
30
then I'll
minutes
play
to
it
finish
back
maintenance.
and break it down more.
Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Bad time to start carrying dead weight for it. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
Sound is so
It's me
good.
he's after.
Hey,
I'll buy you some time.
hey, wait! Wait, Jill! No! Damn it!
Come on, you creepy ass stalker. You want ah!
This is dope.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Yellow tape boxes.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
His lighting is just, it's just dope. I might as well just start like. Okay, I thought I saw something. I might as well just start analyzing this, like, from now. Like, see, this is one of the key things about Resident Evil, which is so good, which is a formula that you can't really go wrong with if done correctly, which is atmosphere and the slight sprinkles of shock scares mixed in with gameplay mechanics that doesn't make you feel like you're superhuman or anything like that, but you're agile enough and well equipped with the weapons you have to fend off any kind of threat.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Okay. See, and this is what I'm saying. This even reminds me of when you get to the science lab. There's like a dining hall. That's what that area reminds me of. I really can't wait for this game. Just as much as The Last of Us 2.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos! Oh, shit. Oh, I need to find another way out.
But so far, I've seen her with 2 different guns. Handgun, like what she has now, and the shotgun.
Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these.
But at some point, she does become equipped with 2 other weapons. I think Resident Evil remakes
Gotta get that train moving.
like that camera angle, the ducking under and over something. That camera. Okay, that's just dope. Very reminiscent of Resident Evil 6, which was a great game where you can dodge certain attacks if you use your bars wisely, and the environment being used as a weapon as well, like blowing up things, just takes me back to Resident Evil 5. So that's awesome. I think this is a different type of pistol. This might be it's slightly different to the handgun, or maybe it's the same. See, this definitely reminds you of Resident Evil 5, where you can shoot the electricity and it gives off an environmental electric shock to nearby zombies. So here she has the shotgun. I would really love to see a sniper rifle like the one in Resident Evil 6 or 5, whether it's a bolt action or an AX-50 like in Resident Evil 5. This part is quite creepy. Okay, hand grenade. Nice. It seems as though the shotgun is extremely effective against those crews. Okay. Here we go. Okay. They don't play. They don't play at all. Nice. Nice, nice. This just goes back to what I was saying about the slight sprinkles of jump scares added into the atmosphere and tension, alongside how everything looks, is just great. I thought I noticed something inside the burning building, but I like how imposing the tyrant looks in comparison to. Okay, there was a little dodge move there, and another one. Nice, 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 nice. In comparison to Mr. X, this guy, you really feel like he towers over you as a human, and he really gives off a more threatening impression. And I think it's partly because of his arsenal and the whip that he uses. From what I'm seeing. Hey Carl, how's things? Welcome. See, I feel like this whole sequence is reminiscent of in Resident Evil 2 Remake, when you're in the library, you've been evading Mr. X for a while, and you've gathered that he pretty much power walks, and climbs up stairs or ladders. But in the library, he can actually jolt and jump up to the next level. If you've climbed up, he won't make his way all the way round to the steps to then walk over to you. He will just leap up the same way the tyrant just done here. And it's in that moment that you feel as though, oh, it's hard to escape this person. You can't easily outsmart him. Whereas this tyrant is more on another level with it, but with the addition of the weapons, such as this flamethrower, which looks very awesome, and I'm pretty sure you can use one. I'm pretty sure the flamethrower will be the same as Resident Evil 2's one, and those will be more effective against those spider-like creatures from before. I forgot the name, but the lighting looks awesome. It looks awesome, more so because of how vibrant it looks off of being in like a dark surrounding. And we also get to see the grenade launcher as well, so straight away you will be able to use acid rounds, fire rounds, genuine grenade rounds and most likely ice rounds as well, which is just like in Resident Evil 5. It's a very effective and good weapon. But that doesn't look like it affects him.
Maybe I can hit the fuel tank.
If I was to guess, I would say that this gameplay is probably played on easy or normal difficulty. By the looks of it, because he's not very relentless. This is dope. Dope.
Still kicking?
Okay, so he's got a slight dodge to himself as well. And the effects of his outfit burning looks really cool. Really, really cool. So let's skip and watch certain parts. Again. There is a scene where it looks as though Jill is using a altered version of her pistol. I don't want to say it's a Magnum because it didn't have the silver sheen to it, but it definitely looked like an upgraded version of this handgun. The lighting just looks so good. I wonder if it makes a difference if you unequip the weapon when you run, if it makes you run faster, like in the very first trailer. Okay, thought I'll see a different kind of weapon on her.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos!
Other than the blade, of course.
Shit. Oh, I need to find another way out. Oh, what was that? Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these clothes.
Do you know what? I think I might make a compilation of every time a Resident Evil character goes down into sewers, because they always say something when they go into sewers. So I might just do that. Because I'm talking from Sheva, Chris, Jake, Jill, of course. And Leon and Claire and Ada. So yeah, what? Watch out for that video. I'm gonna do it. A compilation of every time a Resident Evil character goes down to sewers, their reaction. Resident Evil characters' reaction when they go into sewers, down into sewers.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
See, I like that there's no reticule. Because that, if you remember, that's how I played Resident Evil 2. To try and make the difficulty more difficult. Because without the reticule, it's like more realistic. Because in real life, you wouldn't have like a red reticule on your weapon. However, you will have the laser, which is cool. But I don't know, it just adds to the difficulty, which adds to the fun factor of the game. I'm also guessing that when you do dodge maneuvers with Carlos, they're different in comparison to Jill's. Just like in Resident Evil 6, depending on which character you use, the dodge mechanic as to what dodge ability they do changes. But I would think a flamethrower in this environment would make all the sense in the world, but you probably don't unlock it until later. Okay, there's a electric thing that I'm assuming you can shoot if he was on the other side, probably.
Here we go.
Do you know what's so good about this scene? Is if you listen carefully, you can actually hear him. Let me do that again. Like, if you listen intently now. So it's like he was running from before you walked up. That is so cool. The sound in this game is on point. Yeah, that whip makes the Tyrant in this and generally more just as scary as his tall figure. Okay, that's the rose. There's also a scene where we get a look at how the green herbs look. At this point, I would have shot the environment to the right and see if that would have affected him. That electric will probably slow him down. That's probably why it's there, actually. So I can only assume you'll have like a bar of meter and you can use it for moments to dodge, which is essentially like escaping out of clutch moments the same way you would in Resident Evil 2 with a blade or with a hand grenade. Since you have the dodge mechanic, I can't see them not using the blade the same way they did in Resident Evil 2 Remake. So that just makes life a lot more easier. Go. Go. But I wonder, can you dodge the whip? Is it possible to do that? Okay, if you look carefully, the player does try to do it. Yeah. Unless it wasn't timed correctly, maybe you can't dodge the whip. Ooh.
Maybe I can hit the fuel tank.
We're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Sorry about that.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Fuck you.
Okay. Oh, I thought the herb was there. Because I always find it interesting with every new Resident Evil game, they always change the look of the herbs that you can get. And it's just interesting how they've been able to alter how it looks every single time.
Shit.
Yeah, that camera angle, they love that.
Poor survivors.
The ducking
Get that
under
train moving.
and over things. But there is a part where you can see the herb or a herb. Maybe I missed it.
Hey, Captain.
On, you creepy ass stalker. You want
Dead time to start getting
Oh! Damn it!
Come on, you creepy ass stalker. You want
See, it just so happens that those electric things you can shoot are conveniently located when you're escaping the tyrant. Like, right there. There it is.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the
Oh,
main road.
there it is.
Copy.
Let me rewind it.
You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
To the right.
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main...
There. So, I'm assuming these are the herbs for Resident Evil 3. which look slightly different to the
Copy that.
herbs in
Let's do this
RE2 remake. So it's a good sign. They're not just copy and pasting everything and anything from Resident Evil 2. Only certain things and adding to certain things. So that's good. But that's I guess, reaction and slight breakdown and analysis of the Resident Evil 3 gameplay. We are also going to receive a demo for Resident Evil 3 soon. I think PAX East event may showcase Resident Evil 3, and if that's the case, then the gameplay that is gonna be shown will most likely be the demo that we're going to get. Hopefully it's not a timed demo. Hopefully it's just a demo of a small section of the game that you can play around, and there's a mini boss at the end of it. Hopefully. So that was tweeted out from the Resident Evil 3 Twitter page. If I was to guess, we will most likely get it in the next few weeks. I would think. By the second week of next month, I would say. So yeah, when that's out, I will be streaming that live on my Twitch, and depending on if it's timed or not, but I will also post some of the gameplay on my YouTube. And yeah, I will have another video touching on Resident Evil 3 Project Resistance, because I think people are sleeping on how good that can be. That game will be. I think that's going to be a fun game to play, especially if you're doing private matches with friends or a party of people. I think that'll be a dope game to play. So I'll post a video on that, because they've just announced a couple more masterminds for that game. So watch out for that video. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Like, comment, share, and also subscribe if you haven't been already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Later.